Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Jersey Girl Brewing Company. They're out of Hackenstown, New Jersey. This is an IPA, and my buddy, brother Rico, sent this to me, and he says this is a 6% American IPA, and he purchased at the beer store for $13 for a 4-pack. It's a new brewery out of Hackenstown, New Jersey, who just opened up last year. They distribute it to New Jersey only, and he said it was canned on on March the 27th of 2017. So today is the 25th of May, so it's right at 2 months old. So it still should be very tasty, guys. Commercial description on this says our first installment in our New England style IPA series. New England style, that means it's a juice bomb maybe. Guys, I'm a big fan of that style of beer. It's not a recognized style by any means yet, like a lot of beer styles are, black IPAs and a lot of others. But a lot of breweries are doing this, especially popular beer style that's up and coming. And I love them. They've ruined my palate. I really, really like these super cloudy orange juice looking unfiltered IPAs. So here it says this oated crushable IPA is a tropical fruit forward juice bomb. Yeah, here we go. Dry hop with mosaic and amarillo. Notes of papaya, melon, candy sweetness, and other tropical notes developed from the dry hopping and unique yeast that we use in fermentation. So, sounds good. I'm hoping it's going to be a very tasty beer, and it does have the canned on date right on the bottom. It says drink fresh, hi mom, canned on 3/27/17. Very nice, very nicely done. Uh, as far as IBUs, I don't see it on Rate Beer. I did not see it written on the can anywhere. It does have the alcohol written there, and it has proper glassware as a tulip glass, which I do have, and brewed with mosaic and amarillo hops, it says right there, right on the label. Plain Jane silver can with these stick-on wraparound labels, so they've spent their money on what's inside the can instead of printing up a fancy artwork can. So this works for me. This absolutely works for me. He paid $13 or something for it. A little pricey, but you're getting a 16-ounce can on this, and but it's a 4-pack for $13. So you got to figure a little on the pricey side for 4 16-ounce cans, but yeah, for a 6.5%er. A lot of times these cans, if they're doubles or imperial whatever, they can be that much. For 6.5, that is a little on the pricey side. $3 and something a piece. So not a lot of people want to pay $3 and something a piece for a beer when they're buying it at the beer store, but they don't have a problem going to a bar and paying $5 for a Budweiser. Go figure. Anyway, let's get to this. I'm sure it's a special technique to brew these New England style beers to make it look like orange juice, and I enjoy it. I really do. So let's get to this. I don't think there's anything else we need to talk about. I will step over real quick and look at Untapped, if it has an IBUs. No. So we do not know the IBUs on this beer. So let's get it open. Let's pop the top on this thing and get it into the glass. And it's a 16-ouncer, so I'll probably not get it all in there on the original pour. Not looking real cloudy coming out, but some of that may have settled to the bottom of the can. before I get all the way down there, let me shake this up just a little bit. See if that clouds it up a little bit, because like I said, I don't think I'm going to get it all in there. Well, I'll be straight up honest with you guys. It doesn't look like a heavy juice bomb to me. It does look like an unfiltered beer, but I can see light through the thin part down here. It doesn't look like orange juice in the glass. So they're calling it a juice bomb. I wouldn't agree with that. This is definitely doesn't look like a juice bomb to me. Looks like an unfiltered beer. Good finger of head on that pour. And I'm going to get the rest of it in there before I go off camera and see if anything changes. But I shook it up enough I should have got heavier cloudiness than this. Definitely does not look like orange juice. Let's get a nose on it. Nice tropical fruit notes. I am getting some orange and some papaya. Maybe some hints of some grapefruit and pine. Maybe a little mango in there. Smells really good. But claiming it's a New England style, this more looks like an unfiltered version to me. So let's give it a whirl, see what we got. Cheers everybody. Cheers Rico. The bitterness seems very low to me. Maybe into 50 or 60 IBUs. Doesn't taste like a 70, 80, or a 90. It doesn't have that big bitterness on the back end. Kind of sweet. Alcohol is very, very well hidden. That's a tasty beer, guys. It really is. I don't know if I would claim it as a New England style. More just like an unfiltered version of the beer. So, before I go off camera, let me pour this in there. And basically it hasn't changed the appearance of it at all, guys. So, claiming it's a New England style, that may be a little stretch there. Definitely is an unfiltered beer, it looks like. And it may have gotten just a hair cloudy, but it is not to the orange juice looking, what I call a New England style juice bomb. Well, let me sip on it for a while, let her taste it, and we'll come back and get the final grade and chug on this one. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while now. Very nice slicing. Guys, I find this a very tasty beer. Don't think it's to the A category, especially if you're claiming it to be a New England style juice bomb. It's more like just an unfiltered West Coast style to me. Does have a very nice hop presence to it, but it's by no means a juice bomb. But it is tasty. It is a very tasty beer with the date on the bottom of the can and the ABV on the can. I would probably buy this beer. I mean, I found it very enjoyable. It's got a very nice hop aroma. It's very tasty. The alcohol is very well hidden, but it is by no means a juice bomb. Final chug. Tasty. Very nice. Guys, to me it's a B+ beer. That's where I'm going to put it. 88 is where I'm going to give this one. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 79. I think it's better than that. But those guys, and a lot of times these guys, if you're paying $3.50 for a can of beer, they want it to be what they're saying it's going to be, a juice bomb, and it's not. So maybe that's why the ratings are so low over there, I'm not sure. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer is even more unkindly, or I want to say worse, but overall 32.8 in the style. I don't get that at all. I don't get those numbers from those guys at all. It is much better than that. Go figure. And final check-in, we'll run over to Untapped. They have it at 3.66, which is a B, not even into the B plus range from those guys. I think it's a B plus. It's a very nice, unfiltered, to me, West Coast style. Not East Coast style. There's definitely more hop presence to it than an East Coast style IPA has. But like I said, it's no juice bomb by any means. But it is tasty. Like I said, I would buy it. Even knowing now that it's not a juice bomb. But and I would prefer, you know, if I had my options of buying Treehouse or Trillium or some of the other ones that are doing juice bombs available here, I would buy those over this. But to me, it's very tasty. So that's why I'm giving it a better grade than everybody here. I did enjoy it. So Rico, thanks again, my brother. I do appreciate you sending it to me. It is a tasty beer. And being a new brewery, they do have a dating machine, been only brewing about a year old, so they didn't realize the importance of that aspect anyway, where a lot of the breweries has been brewing beers, even like the Pyramid beers, been brewing beers since 1984. They are dating, but you can't see it. What's the use of doing it if you can't see it? So I did enjoy it. So guys, if you've had this one from Jersey Girl Brewing, the Rake Breaker IPA, let me know what you think. I liked it. It was tasty. Let me know what you think if you've had it. Come back tomorrow. Let's take something out of the fridge. Yeah. I'll see you then.